Hey, good morning, everyone. What's up? It is your girl Linda from Run Naturally, and happy Sunday. We are in the final week of 2021. I hope you guys are staying relaxed and that you're staying safe. And most importantly, as I always say, that you are staying active. All right. So if you're tuning in, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you're able to get all of the wonderful content alerts when I actually drop them. Okay. So we're going to get right into it. So if you have been following Run Naturally's social media pages on Facebook and Instagram, you're pretty much familiar with the fact that on Saturdays, that is the day that I dedicate to our group's long runs, okay? So that's basically any distance, 10K and longer. I dedicate those particular workouts to Saturday morning. And so I thought today that it would be only fitting to actually do a video on post-run stretches, okay? Now, typically, whenever I design workouts for the group, I dedicate Sundays as either a rest day or a very easy recovery run day. And so, again, I thought today was a perfect opportunity to upload a post-run stretching video. I know that a lot of my followers and clients, they've really been asking for me to put together a video tutorial on this. And so I am ecstatic to be able to lay that foundation today. And I am going to do a demonstration of 7 post-run stretching exercises. 4 of those we're going to be standing up, and 3 we are going to be on the ground. And so I'm going to demonstrate that, and we are going to get right to it. So I'm going to get up because the first 4, the standing ones, are the ones that I'm going to knock out first. And then afterwards, I am going to get on the ground. All right, so I'm going to get up. Let's get it. Okay, so the first stretching exercise that I'm going to do is just going to be a pretty simple quadricep stretch, or what I like to call a flamingo pose. And so I'm going to actually do a side profile here so you guys can see exactly what we're doing here. And again, it's very simple. So this is the muscle right here, the quad, that you're stretching out today. Okay, so what you're basically doing, you're just standing straight. You're going to grab your ankle or your feet, and what you're basically doing here is you're just holding it. You're pulling, the foot back to make sure that you're really feeling that stretch in the front of the leg. And so this is what we're doing here, and basically holding that for 30 seconds on each side. So again, what I'm going to do, just going to switch legs, same thing, so you can see. This is what we're doing. You're holding your body straight, just like this, and you're making sure you're just pulling on the foot to make sure that you're getting a good stretch at the front of the leg, okay? So that one, like I said, we're starting off pretty easy, quadricep stretch. Okay, so this one, I'm actually gonna get down because I want you to see what I'm gonna do with this one, okay? So this one we're getting ready to do is going to be a calf stretch, okay? So we're stretching the back of the leg. And so this is definitely a time that you can improvise. So if you don't have like an exercise block, I'll tell you what I did. I'm actually using one of my old law school books to demonstrate this exercise, but you're gonna get the same effect, okay? So you wanna have, if you don't have an exercise block, you can just get a big textbook if you have it, something that you can kind of keep sturdy right here on the map. And I'm showing you what I'm doing with this, okay? So I'm actually gonna bring the book in view. Oh, don't want to disturb my mat. So I'm actually going to put one foot right here on the book, and then the next one, I don't know if you can see here, so I'm actually going to do a little step off so that my toe, if that makes sense, is actually, so it's almost gonna be kind of like this, so you guys can see. So I'm really feeling the stretch right in here. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm actually gonna step off so you can see the foot. But again, so you're putting that forefront part of your foot, like I said, on the book, and the heel is actually gonna be off the book. So you're really feeling that stretch right in here. Okay, so this is what we're doing. And again, we're gonna hold this for 30 seconds, right? And then when you're done with that, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna alternate the foot. Same thing. So the leg that's on the ground, you're gonna keep that one straight. And so what you're doing, you should really be feeling the stretch, because I am right here at the back of the leg. Okay, so that's really the exercise that you're doing to stretch out your calves. And so we're gonna put this book away because we're getting ready to get into a low lunge stretch. Okay, so low lunge, let me just move the book a little bit so that we have space. All right, so low lunge, you're basically standing upright like this, and then you're really gonna stretch out those legs, stretch the leg out, okay? And then you're gonna get down like this. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This is what we're holding, like I said, for that 30 seconds. And always with a lunge, you wanna make sure that your knee is not going over your toes, so we're not doing this. We're just keeping it straight, at 90-degree angle, and we're putting it down like that, right? And then you can get up, get back into the same position, and same thing, okay? Stepping it out like this, all right? And you're just holding that. And you're holding that here, and you're holding that for your 30 seconds, okay? So that right there is your long lunge stretch, all right? And so our final stretch we are going to get into is going to be our IT band, okay? So that's this muscle right here along the side of the leg that we are working out, stretching rather, this morning. And so what you're gonna do, you're basically putting one foot in the front and one foot you're having back. So it's almost like you're crossing your feet. Really and truly, you're crossing your feet. So you have one foot here at the front, one foot at the back. Both of them you're keeping flat on the ground, right? So what you're doing here, you're putting your hands up over your head like this. So you should really be feeling it. And then you're just doing a pull, leaning to one side. So you feel that stretch right along here, okay? So this is what we're doing, IT band. And want to make sure you got your balance together and you're really doing that pull to that one side. And what you're going to do, you're going to switch your feet and it's going to be the same thing, okay? Doing that lean to the side so that you're feeling the stretch right here in that muscle. And again, that's 30 seconds each side. So now we're about to get on the ground and we're gonna do our 3 stretching exercises on the ground, okay? So I'm just gonna push my book a little bit, okay? So the first exercise we're gonna do, we're gonna get into hamstring stretch. And this is definitely my problem area as a runner. My dad pulled my hamstrings at a race in Orlando a few years back, about 3 years ago. And so it tends to be my problem area. So definitely we're gonna do this today. So you're laying down on the ground like this. Both feet are going to be flat on the ground, okay? Both feet are gonna be flat on the ground, knees are gonna be bent. And you're going to extend this leg and you're gonna come up and you're just gently pulling the leg towards you. So you can feel that stretch right in here, okay? So this is what we're doing. Pulling, gentle pull. All right? And then you're gonna do the same thing with the next leg. So same thing, got the leg up, knees are bent, the other alternate foot is flat on the ground, and you're just pulling. Pulling. So you can really feel that stretch right in here, okay? So that is our hamstring stretch, okay guys? The next one that we're going to do is going to be what we call a butterfly stretch. So for the butterfly stretch, we're gonna sit up, just like this, and what we're doing is we're putting our feet together. So the bottom of our feet are actually touching each other, okay? So if you can kind of see it like this, all right? And your toes are pointing straight ahead. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to bring those feet in close towards you as much as possible. So this is what we're doing. And then what we're gonna do, you're gonna do a little lean forward, okay? Pressing, and you're gonna try to press those knees down. This here is working your groin, stretching out your groin muscle. So air in your inner thighs and in your groin is where you should feel this. So it's a lean forward, and you're just pressing down on the knee like this, all right? And this is really where you should feel it in your inner thigh muscle and your groin, okay? So we're doing this, pressing the knee down. So if you find that that the exercise is too easy, what you want to do is just lean forward. You don't want to hyperextend yourself, but you definitely want to feel the stretch. So this is what we're doing. Doing that for 30 seconds, take a break, and then re-engage the stretch for another 30 seconds, okay? And so our last and final one, and this is a goodie for me, and I love this, love this, simply because it's just an awesome stretch. It's so relaxing. It is a wall stretch. So I'm gonna do my best to try and get into this position, because this is what we're doing. We're putting our feet on the wall, hope you guys can see me, like this, okay? Wall stretch. Woo! And this is absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys can see what I've got going on here. Final stretch. We're doing this. And I sometimes find that I can do this just relaxing into the stretch for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes post run, but it's absolutely awesome. Okay, wall stretch, getting your feet up against the wall straight. Okay, and I sometimes play and flex my feet and my toes to really feel it, but it is an excellent post-run recovery stretch, okay? So I'm gonna slide along like this. Okay, guys, so that is it. That is 7 effective post-run stretches. So I really hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that you guys are doing your proper warm-up and your proper cool down for your runs, okay? So with that being said, you guys make it a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.